Hi, I'm McKay. This is my parole officer, and welcome to CHTV News. Today, first off, we have Sports with Matthew.
Welcome back to Sports with Matthew, and here are my recaps of the Super Bowl 60. The first three quarters was totally just mostly about the defense. The Seahawks defense were good, the Patriots were doing good, but the Seahawks offense were just trying not to throw the intercepted, just like what they did in Super Bowl 49, and they scored a field goal. I think it was like 3 field goals. The halftime show happened, and then we reached the third quarter, no touchdowns still. It wasn't until the fourth quarter when the Seahawks finally scored its first ever touchdown. The Patriots tried to score a touchdown, and they did, by this incredible catch. But it's mostly about the Seahawks because they would score more touchdowns. And the Patriots, they're the last team to score their last touchdown. They tried to go for a two-peat, but failed. The Seahawks have won its second Super Bowl. The Super Bowl MVP goes to Kenneth Walker III. Congrats to the Seahawks winning the second Super Bowl in the franchise. Back to you.
Wow, that Super Bowl was something, huh? Next, we have some breaking news. So let's go to the other desk to see what that's all about.
Good morning, I'm Tony T. This just in, there's been a report of mutiny within the famous Captain Crunch's crew. We're joined by a former crew member willing to speak with us about the events that took place on the vessel.
Yarg. Thank you, Tony, for having me on the show.
So everyone's dying to know, what's the straw that broke the camel's, or Crunch's, back?
Don't even joke. You wasn't there. Yarg.
Apologies, as you were saying.
Aye, we had just plundered a big score. The captain tells us to go celebrate. But when he comes back, when we come back, there'll only be red, blue, green, and purple crunches below the deck. One of my hearties asked where our gold had gone, and all the captain said was, "Oops, all berries." Yarg.
We reached out to the captain for comment, but were declined. We could only get through to his lawyers, but even they didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
This just in, the now disgraced Captain Crunch has released a new flavor, Mystery Crunch, and has been spotted upon a deserted island after we can only assume to be him being thrown overboard.
The captain lives?
Indeed he does. Now what his crew is going to do once they find him is unknown. But there you have it, folks. That's all I have to say. Maybe the real Crunch was the crew we amassed along the way.
All right, that was some crazy... Hey, I'm doing it, okay? You don't get to do the hint. You're just here, okay? Next, we got some pop culture. Wow, pop culture, huh? Pretty cool.
Well, it's Oscar season, and you know what that means. Time to give some awards to some movies nobody watched. To prepare for this, I watched Marty Supreme, which stars Timothy Chalamet and tells the story of a guy named Marty. Could you believe it? Marty has plays ping pong and has a dream, and will go to extreme lengths to achieve that dream. The movie's pretty good. Timmy C does a pretty good job. He's a pretty good actor. I'd say he should win some awards. I think if this doesn't win awards, I will be writing. I give it about 4.5 ping pong paddles out of 5.
Hi, my name is Connor Smith, and I recently watched Primate. Primate is about a monkey named Ben who lives with this family. Can't remember their name, okay? But Ben is an ape who has been told to have rabies. Now, if you know anything about rabies, you know, people get aggressive when they have rabies or get hit with rabies, okay, if it's not treated. Ben starts going crazy throughout the house, and it's a bunch of teenagers trying to survive a crazy monkey. To be honest, I don't think Ben had rabies, if you know anything about rabies. But I give it 5 bananas out of 5 because it was really scary and it was really intense. And that's my review on Primate.
Also watched some pretty good movies this year. I'm going to give you my recommendations. First, I watched Fight Club, and I can't talk about it because that's one of the rules. We can't talk about Fight Club. Then I watched Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is one of the greatest movies of all time. Let me tell you, it's about a guy who does a bunch of stuff, and it's pretty good. He makes shrimp, and he fights in the Vietnam War, and Gen A, and so it's pretty good. I give it about 5 shrimps out of 5. It's pretty good. And a Fight Club, I'll give about 4 punches to the face and a half out of 5.
Wow, it was popping down there. Let's see what the students were up to. Stop, okay? I don't care your order to be here. I don't. So stop.